Welcome, Capricorn and Capricorn cross watchers, to your love reading for November. So we have the King of Cups reversed here for the overall energy, and then we're going to look at what each of you is thinking, feeling, and then actions or intentions towards each other. So Capricorn, we're going to start with your person here. If you're new here, welcome. Excuse me. If you are returning, thank you for joining me, and I apologize. I've been spotty with the uploads. So we have the Ace of Wands here in your person's headspace. Oh. What are they? Three of Wands. Oh. Interesting. It kind of feels like, you know what, let's get the cards out before I start talking. So, actions or intentions. Lots of red and yellow here. We have the, well, it's supposed to represent the chakras, right? 3 and 8. 1 second. It almost feels like somebody here is hiding something. It's almost got this energy where, like, I'm kind of getting that somebody's friends here don't want them getting involved with you. It's like, it's almost like they keep telling this person, like, it feels like they're trying to protect your person, but it's almost like they keep reminding this person not to, like, fall for you. So we have the Four of Coins, Four of Pentacles reversed for what's in your headspace. So you're not really holding back. I'm hearing some of you might want to give someone a piece of your mind. So we have the Princess, or that would be the Page of Swords. It's kind of the cold hard truth card. And the King of Cups here. I guess it would be a little more like that. It's almost like this person can't stop thinking about you. Not like, you know, it feels to them that it's getting like a little obsessive. Not in, you know, a concerning way. It just feels more like because they are continually ignoring their emotions, it's almost like they're just waiting for something else to make the decision for them. But because they're ignoring something that's very natural to them, it's like, because they're, you know, suppressing that emotion, I feel like their mind is like, no, stop. It's almost like their brain's going into overdrive to get their attention. Oh, dang. So your actions or intentions. Pretty big cards there. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil with the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Like, this is a pretty loaded reading. I'm not sure we'll need any clarifiers. So, I feel like you do really want to be open with this person, but it's almost like, listen, we all know everyone's been hurt in relationships, right? But I feel like this person, it's almost like they haven't quite graduated out of leaning really heavily on the people around them. It's almost as like they don't trust themselves. Like how if you've ever seen that Friends episode where I think it's Rachel, she gets Monica to make all her relationship decisions. It's almost like that type of energy, but unintentional. And I feel like you're over here, like you're willing to be open and vulnerable. And I feel like you're willing to really kind of offer your heart to this person. But it's almost like, but, you know, make no mistake. I feel like, number one, you're going to be really honest about who you are when it comes to relationships. So if you're someone that isn't, you know, really expressive when it comes to a relationship. I feel like that's something that you're going to be honest about, but you are going to show that you care, or that, sorry, you do show that you care about people in the things that you do for them. And I feel like this might be a specific read, so sorry if it's not resonating for everybody. So like, yeah, there's that there, and you're definitely willing to like oppose whatever this energy. But then here comes this page or Princess of Swords, ready to like swing that sword. It's almost like, yeah, you're willing to be like, you're handing, you know, flowers. I'm hearing a candle. You're giving a gift in this hand, but you've got the sword ready over here in case it all goes to shiz, you know? If that makes sense. Like, yeah, you're loving and kind, and you're going to really, you know, support your person and that sort of thing, but make no mistake, you can still cut people off if you need to. It's almost like you seem to have found a really good balance between being able to be open and vulnerable and also being willing to cut people off, you know, at the drop of a hat if need be. It doesn't feel like it's a decision for you that's rushed or impulsive. It feels like you have some hard and soft rules, if you will, right? Sorry, I just thought I heard something. Anyway, it's like you have some soft rules, right? That like have a little bit of leeway, some soft boundaries, and then you have hard boundaries. So like if somebody crosses one of the hard boundaries, they talk to you in a way that's totally unacceptable, like you're out, you're done, have a nice night, I'm out. And it doesn't feel like, it's not coming from a place of cruelty. It's not coming from a place of like wanting to be in control and all that crap. It's just, that's your bound, like that's just where you're at. And I feel like you seem to be at peace with that part of yourself, and they don't like it. Not necessarily your person. Your person feels, it's almost like knowing that, it's almost like knowing that you're okay with people knowing that about you. It feels like it makes this person feel like they can trust you because you don't, they know where they stand with you, if that makes sense. But I feel like whoever these are, this other group here, they seem to like, it's almost like they want to distort it. They want to make it look like, oh, you know, Capricorn wouldn't treat you well, and they'd be really this and they'd be really that, when in actuality, whoa. At least one of these is attracted to you. At least one of them. One of them wants attention. And you can, it's almost like you can feel that energy. This might not be quite the case, but it's like you can feel it, but because they're always together, you're not quite sure who it is. It just, if that might not actually be it, but it just feels like, I feel like whoever, excuse me, whoever these people are, it's almost like it's the ringleader, but the ringleader doesn't actually want you. They just want to take you away from okay. They just want to take you away from, it's like they want things for themselves. They want you to cater to them. Yikes. I feel like whatever energy that is, it's like they're used to getting exactly what they want. They're used to people kind of fawning all over them. Like maybe they are, you know, a really good looking person or whatever. They're very physically attractive, and they're used to that being able to use that to override their crappy energy that they give off. But like, haha, not with Capricorn. That's, you know, that's like not gonna work today. You see right through them. And it's that energy of like, maybe you don't even need to know this person very well, but I feel like there's something about them that the more that you can see that, the more you can see that they're like a fake friend, the more it disgusts you, repulses you. You know what I mean? And what's interesting is it doesn't like this energy where you're not afraid to cut people off. Um, I I don't know why this is what's coming through, but I feel like if it came down to it, um, it's almost like if things got real like bad with this one, this kind of crazy one. I shouldn't say crazy, but this, ick. Um, I feel like you would be willing to cut this entire situation off, right? It's almost like maybe you like this person and whatever, and you're willing to be open and all that, but you're not going to be getting dragged into anybody's nonsense. And if it's, either you cut this whole thing off or you get dragged down with them, no thanks. Um, it's almost like this, yikes. Oh my gosh, this energy is terrible. Oh, I shouldn't say it like that, but I don't like it. I don't like feeling it. It's almost like this person likes to sit up on their high horse, acting like they're self-righteous, like they're protecting your person from you. It's almost like they say to themselves, like, I'm going to do absolutely everything that I can to pull Capricorn away from Capricorn's person. This is kind of like how I'm hearing them talking. I'm not sure why. It just has that like real crap attitude. Anyway. Um, so like I'm gonna pull Capricorn's person away from Capricorn, and if I'm able to, because like I'm so good looking and everybody wants me, it's that type of an energy. And it's like, and they feel that if they're able to do that, they're doing this person, your person, a favor by doing it, but they also derive like a bit of a, gross pleasure out of being able to manipulate somebody. It's almost like it reminds them that they still got it. Oh Lord, that sounds like that. I'm exhausted. That's terrible. Um, and then here's your person over here. I don't really understand what they're doing here. We're gonna pull some clarifiers. What's this eight of? Well, okay, that's just me not knowing how to shuffle. We'll try again. Sorry, guys. So we have the Ten of Cups here. Stack up, right? Yeah. Your person's too trusting. Uh-oh. Oh no. I feel like to a certain extent, your person is over here, like, the Eight of Pentacles talks about, that's the montage in Rocky, when he's doing all the running and the this and the that, where he's putting all the work in and refining his craft. That's the type of energy here. And it's almost like your person is doing that thinking that their love situation is kind of like is being managed by somebody else, so they're focusing on whatever this is. It's it feels like a bit of willful naivety, if that makes sense. I kind of feel like to a certain extent, this person's attitude or their intentions towards it, they like, despite the fact that being in a relationship can be a really great experience, it's almost like your person feels like it's too messy. They want to watch you from afar. I feel like part of them wants you. You might not want to hear this. I feel like they really have no intention of getting involved. That might be why they're using this, trying not to call this person names. That might be why they're using or like allowing this person to be like a shield. It's almost like they're sitting here like, ah, yeah, let this person kind of muck about and mess things up for a while because I just want to focus on this. Which, like, that's fine. They don't have to want a relationship, but is like, what's going on here then? You know what I mean? I don't really understand that. So, okay. I absolutely adore this deck. I haven't used it in quite a while. So we're going to do kind of like ideal situation and actually where things are headed. This is the kind of like, so in the same way that you can be both sides of the coin type thing, I feel like it's the same energy here, right? Like you can show this person kind of like all of your magic, or or we can play games. Do you know what I mean? Like you're just not really not that you want to play games, of course. But it's like if these people think that they're going to be able to pull a fast one on you, that's not what's going to happen. It's like they're not pulling a fast one on you. You're just giving them enough rope to show who they really are. Right? It's almost like they might think that they're getting away with something, but in actuality, it's like you're allowing something to happen to see if your suspicions are right. And I feel like to a certain extent, it's almost like even if, let's say, for example, that you give this person or this one enough rope, maybe the whole situation, whatever it is, you give this enough rope to, you know, hang itself essentially. And they do. If they do, I guess I should say it more like that. If they do, what's really interesting is that you do not show. It's almost like you play it off as a innocent mistake, but you got their number. You know what I mean? It's like to the world you're going to present all of this like, but you got their number. I feel like there's a possibility that you may develop some resentment towards this person. Because it's almost like you can feel that there is a certain desire for you coming from them, but it's like they're so far away. They're so out of reach. Okay, so we're gonna get, whoops. So we have the Two of Pentacles. And then the Fool, and we have the Empress at the bottom. So it just feels like it's more of the same, I'll be honest. It's almost kind of like best case scenario is is you being elevated. I'm not seeing anything at this point. I'm not really seeing anything pan out. And this Fool card, it's almost like there's hold on for a second. It's almost like there's a message that you're going to get that to this person, it's almost like they're telling themselves that whatever this message or, whatever it is, it may not be an actual, text message or something. But they're sending a proverbial message to you assuming that you're going to take that and then run with it towards them. But it's almost like they're doing it. It's like they're kind of throwing it to you to see if you'll pick it up, not because they actually kind of like want it. It's almost like, well, if Capricorn's there, then I'll take them. But if they're not, that's fine too. It's that type of a thing. Like, I just want to, you know, that why? I'm just gonna shut my mouth. Okay, so we're gonna do one more card for this person, and then I'll wrap it up. We got a card over here. Message from Capricorn's person. Nine of Swords. I'm sorry to say this. From what I'm seeing, it's almost this energy of them wanting to say, like, oh, you don't want me. But it kind of feels like their heart is a bit cold and they don't really want anybody. It kind of feels like, I don't know. They might be in an energy where they would mistreat someone that comes in. And this may not be, you know, kind of where your head goes. I feel like a few of you are going there. Some of you are kind of like, yeah, but I can, you know, with who I am, I can help with that. And not that you're trying to run in and save them and all that crap. It just feels kind of like, you know what you have to offer. And there is some emotion coming from you towards this person. And it's like, you don't want them to suffer. But I kind of feel like the longer they act this way, the more you just kind of pull your cup back and you kind of get ready to swing that sword here. I'm sorry, Capricorn, if you were looking for a better reading. So, what's one positive thing that Capricorn can look forward to? Strength. Something that you were hiding, something that you were keeping hidden from this person. It's almost like it was something that you were toying with telling them, but you never did. It feels like you end up being really grateful that you didn't show that part of yourself or that element of your life to this person. And I feel like it does feel a little bit like you might mask how you feel about this, possibly even to yourself. But I feel like you just kind of end up looking at it like Capricorn deserves better. You deserve somebody, the Queen of Cups here at the bottom. You deserve someone that's going to match the energy that you're bringing to the table. And unfortunately, that's not really what I'm seeing right now. So with that said, Capricorn, I'm sorry. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.